नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैस्तिकी। So today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 5th chapter, 19th verse. न वैजा न जातु कथांच न व्रजे मुकुंद सेव्यान्यवादंग संश्रितम् स्मरन् मुकुंदाग्रे उपागोहनं पुनर्व्यतुम् इच्छे नरसो ग्रहो जना न वै जनो जातु कथंच न व्रजे मुकुंद सेव्यान्वादंग संश्रितं स्मरन् मुकुंदान्ग्रे उपागोहनं पुनर्व्यतुम् इच्छे नरसो ग्रहो जना न वैजा न जातु कथंचन व्रजे मुकुंद सेव्यान्वादंग संश्रितं स्मरन् मुकुंदाग्रे उपागोहं पुनर्व्यतुम् इच्छे नरसो ग्रहो जना. The word by word meaning. Na, never. Vai, certainly. Janaha, a person. Jatu, at any time. Kathanchana, somehow or other. Abrajate, does not undergo. Mukunda Sevi, the devotee of the Lord. Anyavat, like others. Anga, oh my dear. Samsritam, material existence. Smaran, remembering. Mukunda Angari, the lotus feet of the Lord. Upaguhanam, embarrassing. Punaha, again. Bhyatung, willing to give up. Ichet, desire. Na, never. Rasagraha, one who has released the mellow. Jana, person. The translation and purport given by His Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. My dear Vyasa, even though a devotee of Lord Krishna sometimes falls down somehow or other, he certainly does not undergo material existence like others, creative workers, etc. Because a person who has once released the taste of the lotus feet of the Lord can do nothing but remember that ecstasy again and again. But a devotee of the Lord automatically becomes uninterested in the enchantment of material existence because he is rasagraha, or one who has tasted the sweetness of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. There are certainly many instances where devotees of the Lord have fallen down due to uncongenial association, just like fruitive workers, who are always prone to degradation. But even though he falls down, a devotee is never to be considered the same as a fallen karmi. A karmi suffers the result of his own fruitive reaction, whereas a devotee is reformed by chastisement directed by the Lord Himself. The suffering of an orphan and the suffering of a beloved child of a king are not one and the same. An orphan is really poor because he has no one to take care of him, But a beloved son of rich men, although he appears to be on the same level as the orphan, is always under the vigilance of his capable father. A devotee of the Lord, due to wrong association, sometimes imitates the fruitive workers. The fruitive workers want to lord it over the material world. Similarly, a neophyte devotee foolishly think of accumulating some material power in exchange for devotional service. Such foolish devotees are sometimes put into difficulty by the Lord Himself. As a special favor, He may remove all material paraphernalia. By such action, the bewildered devotee is forsaken by all friends and relatives. And so he comes to his sense again by the mercy of the Lord and is set right to execute his devotional service. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is also said that such fallen devotees are given a chance to take birth in a family of highly qualified Brahmanas or in a rich mercantile family. A devotee in such a position is not as fortunate as one who is chastised by the Lord and put into a position seemingly of helplessness. The devotee who becomes helpless by the will of the Lord is more fortunate than those who are born in a good families. The fallen devotees born in a good family may forget the lotus feet of the Lord because they are less fortunate. But the devotee who is put into a fallen condition is more fortunate because he swiftly returns to the lotus feet of the Lord, thinking himself helpless all around. Pure devotional service is so spiritually realizable that a devotee becomes automatically uninterested in material enjoyment. That is the sign of perfection in progressive devotional service. A pure devotee continuously remembers the lotus feet of the Lord Krishna and does not forget him even for a moment, not even in exchange for all the opulence of the three worlds. Go for Mangalacharan. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमो नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चातदेशतारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Thank you all for joining today's class. So, the previous verses, Narad Muni, he already instructed Vyasadev, how a devotee, even if he falls down, what is going to happen with him. So, in this verse, he is clearly mentioning everything. First of all, the one who is in the path of bhakti, or we can say Krishna consciousness. So if someone or somehow he falls down, so then what is going to happen with him? The next, what is the next process? And the second thing is another one, like who is not in the bhakti, the karmi, or the one who is not in the path of bhakti, what happens with them? And what happens if a devotee falls down? He will be going through any loss or not, or like he is going to be like as a like the in the prison house the prisoner stays, right? After doing some crime. So same thing, like if a devotee he falls down, what is happens with him? Like, and does he comes with this same thing, the conditioned soul feeling this in this material world is the same devotee? Once he falls down, is he is also going to be in in the sense enjoyment, or he is going to be in the material world, suffering in the material world, or how it is. So Narad Muni is instructing here to Vyasadeva. So in previous slokas, we discussed like the main aim of Jivatma is to do only bhakti. To only The main aim of Jivatma is to know God and do the service to God. So if we can say like doing bhakti is okay, but Jivatma's aim is like getting liberation. Getting liberation is, if someone is aiming for that, is that a wrong, is that wrong conception, or how it is? Actually, in the path of bhakti, we no need to separately go for the liberation. Like I want liberation, we have to do something for the liberation. If you are doing something, uh, only if you are doing only bhakti, then liberation comes automatically. We no need to worry about that. It will first, in the path of bhakti, you will get, the first thing is mukti. You will get, first you will get the liberation, and then in the path of bhakti you are going to process. So we are no need to worry about the liberation. So the karmis, the fruitive karmis will take birth as per their karma. But what happens with the devotee? The devotee is mentioned here, Mukunda Sevi. Mukunda means the one who gave you the mukti. The one who is that, who is giving us the mukti, is the Lord Krishna, who is giving us this mukti. He is called Mukunda Sevi. Mukunda Sevi. The devotee is Mukunda Sevi. He always do his service for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. So when a devotee who is giving his service to Lord, he will take birth with the Lord's will. But the karmi, the who is depends on his karma, and he always do in the beliefs in primitive karma, so they will take birth as per their karma. The difference is, one is going to take birth as per the will of their God, and one is going to take birth as per his karma. So why it is like why God give this chance to one, like one in God's will, one is going to take birth, is God want them to like progress in bhakti, and but he does not for the karmi, it's not it's, they are not so fortunate to get this option. So one who like felt the Krishna prema, one who loved Krishna at a single time also, and who like one who surrendered himself to Krishna for a single moment also, even after falling down from the path of the bhakti, uh, he feels that happiness by thinking it again and again. And so what happens with them, like even if they fall down, like the moment that whatever they released by serving to Lord, it will be there in their mind, so they will not come into the material enjoyment, material bondage again and again. So the thing is, it's better not to fall down from the path of the bhakti. But somehow, or any reason, if someone is falling, he will be keep on remembering like that mood of bhakti, and that whatever he released, like that one he will keep on thinking, and that will give him lots of happiness, and slowly he will come to the lotus feet of the Lord. So even sorry, even Bharat Maharaj, he was a great devotee. Then he, by somehow, he took birth in a deer, as a deer. but he remembered about his past life, how he was doing bhakti. So the one who is doing his own karma, or depending on the free action of the karma, based on karma, he may go to swargaloka, but he may go to brahmaloka, but after that he will he will go to somewhere he also don't know. No one knows about that. He will go to which yoni he is going to remember Lord Krishna or not, that is also not sure about that. Means, oh, what we don't know what will happen with him, but uh, like but the devotee, like he will in the definitely in his next birth he will get a chance to progress in the path of bhakti. Like say, a devotee every time they feel like they are so much surrendered to Krishna that whatever happens with him, like it's good or bad, they don't they don't care about that. They feel like, okay, it's Lord's wish, whatever is going on, let it be. They don't interfere in everything, like why I am like why I'm getting this things. They will think like, okay, this is Lord's wish. They surrendered themselves, so they will like, okay, whatever is happening with us, okay, or what is happening with me, that's okay. They will accept everything. In this puppet, Prabhupada gave a nice example, like an orphan and king of a beloved son, uh, king's beloved son. Like a orphan is no one to take care of him, no parents, no father. But a king's son, he will always be in the care of his father. Like it looks like see, the orphan or the king's son, both are in the material world, but the thing is, one is so unfortunate, like no one is there to take care of him, and one is the king's son, who the father is there to take care of him. So same way, a karmi and a devotee. If the karmi, he is like he's doing own his karma, and the devotee is like the Lord's hand is always on his head, like whatever he's doing, like a father, Lord is going to take care of that. So sometimes what happens, the neophyte devotees, by not staying in the devotee association, mainly the devotee association is very important in this age, every age, but in this Kali Yuga, this is a very important thing, like we have to be in the devotee association at least once a week, at least. At most we can go for any time, but at least once a week we have to be in the devotee association, to not to fall down from the path of the bhakti. Uh, what happens, if we are not associated, slowly we are going to attract towards the Maya. And once we are going to attract by Maya, it's very difficult to come again to the lotus feet of Krishna. It's very difficult. So normally, we in this age we have to hold the hand of the guru. What happens, you see, we are in the material world and the guru is also in the material world. See, in the sea, if you are going, but somehow you are not able to swim further. So what happens, you can, if someone is going in the boat, if you can ask for like help, then, or if you can hold that person who is in the boat already, they can rescue from you from there. How? The same way, the guru is in the boat, even we same in the material platform, material world, but the guru is in the boat. He is very near to God. He will help you He will rescue from this material world. So it's very important thing is we have to be in the devotee association, and we have to hold the guru's hand every time. We should not fall from there. Then slowly by holding his hand, we can pass this bhavasagar, and we can we can cross this bhavasagar and reach to Lord Krishna. And the main aim of a devotee, the main aim of the jivatma. So in Bhagavad Gita, it is said that the devotees who falls down from the path of the bhakti will take birth in highly qualified brahmanas, and in their family or in a mercantile family. What happens if they will take birth in that family? They will not. If someone is going to take birth in a highly qualified brahmanas family, at least they will know who is God, and by that way they can again reach to they can remember the lotus feet of the god, and they can go. In a high mercantile family, they will not have this uh, artha, means this problem of artha and all. They can simply they can with no obstacles they can go. But the devotee is not so fortunate as the devotee who is chastised by the Lord and put into a position of helplessness. The more fortunate is who is in the condition of helplessness. They are more fortunate. Why? Because if someone is not feeling helpless, they will not go to God very easily. If we are getting everything, if we don't have uh, any we don't have anything like no problem with our life. If you're getting everything, so we are not ready to go to the lotus feet of the Lord. But the one who is feeling who put into a condition where he is feeling helpless, he will definitely will go to Lord's lotus feet. Like he is like a pure devotional service, is spiritually so attached, and is a devotee is so attached with that pure devotional service, like he will feel that releasable, yeah, that devotee. What happens automatically, will not interested in the material enjoyment. If you may see some devotees, even they are not at all in the mood of enjoying the material things. Even if they will have some everything, they will be not in the mood of enjoying it, because the highest taste is loving Krishna and releasing that moment. They are so much that will give so much happiness, that this material things will not give that much happiness. So they eventually, what happens, if you get this higher taste, you will not go for the material enjoyment. So they are not interested in that. So this is the sign or symptoms of a progressive devotee who is progressing in his devotional path. This is the main symptom of a devotee who is progressing in the path of bhakti. What happens if you'll ask devotee like to forget Krishna for a moment or for half moment also? They, and in return they will get the three worlds opulence. They will be not ready with that. They will never do, because they know which gives the more happiness. They know which is possible also. They know that by getting these three worlds opulence is not going to give them that happiness, and the real serving to the Lord, it will give them more happiness. Then why one will go with the three worlds opulence rather than going and doing the service to Lord, which gives the more happiness? So The one who surrendered himself in the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, he will never attach with the material things. So even if is falling down, he is going with one life, two life, or he is taking 100 lives, but he will not come in the material bondage at any time, because he is Lord is he will take birth as for the Lord's will, not as the karmis take birth, doing their own karma. So it's very important, like it's a very important sloka here. Like a devotee, even if he falls down, he is in the next birth, he will start again his bhakti by Lord's mercy. So with this we will conclude here. If you have any questions, you can go for that.
Hare Krishna. If there are no questions or comments, let's thank Her Grace Pushpanjali Mataji by saying 3 times Hari Bol for such a nice, wonderful class. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. We will offer our humble prayers to Lord Narasimha Bhagwan for the protection and well-being of all the devotees of ISKCON Somerset and all over the world. उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् Narasimha Bhagwan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas who are like the reciters. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंतकोश वैष्णववृंद की जय. Let's chant 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is the Yuga Dharma of the Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vrindra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Bhagwan Shri Krishna Paramatma ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. See you on tomorrow's morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. Hare Krishna.